Hey guys, it's kind of funny that I'm behind my couch. I figured this would be a weird way to start off a video, but hold on a second. I had to get through. But anyway, it's obvious that I'm here again and I miss you guys so much. So, with all that being said, I just feel like it's important for me to continue where I left off. But right now, I don't know what I can think about talking about except for what's going on with the society right now. It's been a long time since I made a rant video, but then again, who knows what we've been through besides COVID-19, yada da da da. But this time, things change. We just got through the fourth night of the DNC, the Democrat National. I don't know what the letters stand for, but it has something to do with the Democrats. It's official. Joe Biden has a running mate, and that was Kamala Harris. And everybody is getting ready to make up their minds and support Biden and Harris. And I feel like I supported the Democrats before when Barack Obama was running, and he had a good run for 8 long years. But here we are, year 4, Trump, and now. But unfortunately, since it's 2020, everybody's getting ready to vote in a couple months. Yeah, around 2 to 3 months time. Since it's August and we don't vote until November, and I feel like this is a moment everybody's been waiting for, because throughout this society, throughout this U.S. society, things have not been going completely well ever since the COVID-19 hit us, and I stopped going to school in March, middle of March, and there's no vaccine being made, and we have to change this. We have to stop this madness from going too far. All we could do is wear a mask and wash our hands and try to pray for others to get through and to survive. But unfortunately, it's been told that there's no cure for it. Well, actually, there is a cure, but cure. Why did I say Q? But unfortunately, it won't go away, according to some net source that I read. But that was like last week, saying that at some point the COVID-19 will be turning out into a small cold. I mean, there are a lot of things that never went away. For instance, STDs, AIDS, it never went away. Ebola never went away. And take it from me, who knows about the swine flu? I mean, I had it, but I was 15 and I got through it. I had H1N1 and I was out of school for the rest of 1 week, and I try to get back to health. I mean, through health choices and hard times, struggles, and we all struggling to get money, get a penny. We still wondering how long it's going to take for us to get a stimulus check number 2. I had mine, but when will I get my other one? That's on everybody's mind. When are we going to get another stimulus check? We were promised that, but nothing is going on. I mean, honestly, the number one thing that's been bothering us Americans, that we're looking for somebody to blame. Well, I'm here to let you know that playing the blame game is not gonna be a good idea. It's not gonna end up with a better result, because nobody is safe anymore. Nobody is safe. Nobody is pleased with how we've been acting up for years. I mean, it's a everyday routine. Racism, an everyday thing. Lies, the lies that we tell, everyday things, stereotypes that, like, for example, women are smarter than men, women got more sense, men act like kids. It never goes away. But how can we make it go away? By using our brain, by waking up. And it just kills me that we are making things worse instead of putting our actions to the side, putting our differences to the side, and coming together as one. But now, thanks to COVID-19, we can't come together. But we can still communicate. All we can do is survive. That's the number one goal. But how can we survive if we don't have God in our lives? How can we survive if we don't know the true meaning of identifying with others? How can we survive? And escape ask best. How can we communicate if you don't hear what I say? What I need from you is understanding. It's so simple as 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what we need. That's what we all need. All Americans need understanding. Black, white, straight, gay, young, old, female, male. It keeps us going. Being together. Together we stand, divided we fall. Have you remember those words from the past? And now it's the opposite of that. Nothing is good going on in this society, but then again, I can't speak for everyone and blame all this on everyone. Because even when you blame yourself, you're getting out of touch. That's where depression starts to kick in. It's like when you're depressed, you're like a slave. You're addicted to your own phone, but you don't even spend quality time with your family like you used to. You don't go out like you used to. You're fearing that you're going to waste money, but you work. It's not easy to save money. I mean, you spend it on valuable things that you like, and even spend it on others. For example, some of y'all would probably think about buying Christmas gifts early, and I'm one of them. I'm trying to set up for Christmas, which is only 4 months away. But unfortunately, who knows how far I can go with this. But God knows. He's my camera. If he's my camera, then he's yours. He watches our every move. And I will quote from Take 6. I think I quoted before, but I'm not ashamed to quote again. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. He watches me and you both night and day. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. The reason I know, he told me so. I don't have to worry. My soul's in his care. I don't have to worry. He'll always be there. I know that he's watching wherever I go. I know that he's watching. He told me so. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. He watches me and you both night and day. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. The reason I know, he told me so. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. He watches me both night and day. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. The reason I know, he told me so. He told me so. Take 6, 1988, reprise. I mean, we've seen through many changes. Like, for instance, record companies. Fox used to have a record company. From 20th Century Fox Records to just Fox Records, but we haven't heard them for a while. ABC had a record label, ABC, but now it's gone. Metro Goldwyn Mayer had a record label, gone. Ruthless is still taking over, but this time in Epic. We haven't heard anything from Priority. Profile is gone, thanks to Arista. But unfortunately, Arista was gone since 2011, along with Jive Zomba, BMG. No, not BMG, but LaFace Records, and J. But in 2018, Arista was resurrected by Sony. And recently, for those that did not know, Warner Brothers, they renamed their label from Warner Brothers to Warner, just plain Warner. Warner Records. So they dropped the word brothers. Because Warner Brothers, they've been in the music business for between 50 to 70 years. It's time to make some changes. Just like New Line Cinema, they had a record label that ran for a short period of time, and it was later renamed to Warner Tower with the WB logo on it. With the Water Tower Records, yeah. I mean, if I was a musician, like if I was into rap music, I write rap lyrics, but I haven't been doing that lately. Too much time has passed, and I started getting lazier, and that's part of depression. You stop caring, you stop doing what you love. You start getting the blues. That's like being depressed is like an all day blues thing. I got the blues. But if I was an MC, what record label would I sign to? Honestly, I would choose between Def Jam or Arista. I don't know any other rap label. Well, besides Atlantic. There were rappers in Atlantic ever since MC Light and T.I., of course. Yeah, T.I. was in it. But who knows, man? I mean, music came a long way. The American society came a long way. But to think about what life is like, you just don't know. You just don't get it. Some people don't get it, but all do. Others do. We just don't want to tell you. We don't want to spoil the surprise. We don't want to let the cat out the bag. We don't want to, as Eminem would put it, clean up our closets. Like, clean up. Like, get rid of your junk. Get rid of the old things. The past is the past. It's time to kill it and bring in the new. Even if it means to throw out your yearbooks that is not important anymore. Like, it's already worn out. I tried that. Tried that before. Well, I did it before. I threw away my middle school yearbooks because I can't go back to middle school. I tried to throw away my high school yearbook because it's not going great. I'm distracted by it. And a father figure knows that you're distracted. They know when you're getting out of line, and they know when you take the out of line things too seriously. Hey, don't do that. What? Don't be stupid, man. Look, I've been in this position before, but I'm not going to blame a father figure. I'm not going to blame a mother. I'm not going to blame my sisters nor brothers. And you should not blame anybody like that as well. You can't blame your family. You can't blame the devil for anything the devil made me do. No, you did it yourself. God is warning you. I'm watching you. You think you can continue doing this? You got another thing coming. I thought you loved me. If you love me, keep my commandments. We don't believe in the Bible nowadays. That's the number one problem, as much as not believing in God. And in the end, who do you blame? Yourself. But if we stop blaming ourselves for just once and open our eyes, we can see where we can go. Because right now, if if somebody if somebody like a YouTuber made a rant video about the year 2020, he or she would definitely do a heck of a good job explaining it one way or another. Unless it was me. Because if I made a rant video about 2020, I would not say one bad word based on demonetizing or monetization issues or the copper issues. But honestly, America got a voice. But sometimes that voice of yours can be completely controversial. That's why it led to parental advisory, explicit lyrics, now explicit content. I think I remember saying this. If the whole world was an album, it would be parentally advised with explicit content. It would be rated R if it was a film. It would be rated M for mature as a video game. It will be in the red zone. Red zone, as in a traffic light is red, and when it's a red light, it's way too far, too vulgar, too graphic, too obscure, too obscene, too much obscenity for the younger children. If it's yellow, it's like, beware, this is gonna get real personal. But unfortunately, they kept it PG-13 type. But when it's green, it's all good, nothing bad. It's just clean, family friendly, rated G. But PG, that's when the green light starts to turn yellow. But if it's yellow, that's when you know it's going to be PG, that it's already PG-13. But when it's red, it's rated R. Don't get that mixed up, ladies and gentlemen. Because, it's kind of like the traffic light that they created, the 4-light signal. A red light is normal. There are 2 yellow lights. One yellow light that's flashing, that means it's available. But when it's flashing, you know that it's PG. Because when the yellow light is still, that's PG-13. The green arrow, that's rated G. Like you can turn legally. You have the right to turn. But then again, all heck is about to break loose. If you don't like it, then get out the way. We're not supposed to argue about this. I'm not gonna waste my breath getting out of line because there are so many people that I just don't know watching what I'm saying. Some might take offense. Some might not even watch my videos. That's the point. Nobody does. But why would I disrespect my own fans? Disrespect the people that watch YouTube if they don't know who I am? I'm not famous. All I'm trying to do is put my voice out to the public. I gotta work on speaking clearly. I gotta learn how to look at the camera, look at you guys instead of looking around like, next thing you know, if I keep this up, I will end up like this. But that's not the point. Be careful. Even if you make plans, to stick with what you know. And in the end of time, you will be recognized. You will be safe. You will have a voice heard. You can vote. You can rap, you can sing, but if you want to get signed, you gotta give all that you got. Like I gotta give more of my time to making videos and try to make my way to, I don't know, 100 subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, 50, hundreds, thousand subscribers, or maybe a million if I do what I do best, or make more than 100 videos a year. No. That's too much. But somebody already made 2,000 videos a year from YouTube. And that was based on my last video, which I gave a shout out to India Reacts. And if you haven't watched the last video, I suggest you watch it, because I would definitely think about coming up with some adjustments, even when it means to put the links in the description down below to let you know what's going down. Even if you have to do your own reactions, you got to give credit where credit is due. Even when people claim it's plagiarism, well, to avoid plagiarism, you have to give credit to where you got the link from, and be careful. Even if you have to like skip like a couple seconds, like some of y'all will probably be skipping around the 10-second mark. When it's the 10-second mark, you got to be aware of copyrights, or maybe try to come up with ways to avoid it, like D Chanel and other YouTubers. Because I'll be darned to have a strike, and that's why I need to be careful. Even if I never reacted, I'm going to have to be careful with what I say. What I do, what I hear, what I see, and where I go. Because God is watching. And with all that being said, just think. Now, if you like what you're hearing, please feel free to like the video. Click the thumbs up. Because if you dare put a thumbs down, then one question. What is going on? What is wrong with you? And we already know, and you already know the answer, as in who's to blame and what's the point of disliking a video. As if I never talked to you like a jerk. Like, no. Just like it. Like the video, comment. Explain how you feel in situations that make you want to step up, make you want to change, you know? That's all we want to do. We want to change for the better, not for the worst. Even when the worst is here, we got to change for the better. What would you do? That's the question. Instead of asking, who do you blame? Who's to blame? Ask yourself, what can I do to make a change? And also, share if you haven't already on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, no matter where, no matter what social media network. And also, as the main part of being a supporter of my channel, SUBSERIBE, subscribe, and there will be more in stores. With all that being said, this is yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing out.